Hey y'all, welcome back to our journey to Alaska. Yeah, we're leaving Grand Island, Nebraska. Now we just got into Grand Island last night, and that's right off of I-80. We're traveling down I-80 today, staying in Nebraska the whole day. We're going to Sidney, Nebraska, and there's something very special about that. The very first Cabelas. Yeah, we're going to stay at the very first Cabelas, and not like anything we've ever done before, because we've stayed at the Cabelas before, but that was a boondocking thing. This being the first Cabelas, they actually have a campground with full hookups. So let's get going.
Hey y'all, I'm Stacy.
I'm Tom, and we're RV America, y'all.
As full-time RVers since 2018, we've traveled a lot and met a ton of awesome folks. But we're not done winging it yet, y'all. Join us as we check off our bucket list, experience destinations we've always dreamed of, and discover amazing places you may have never heard of.
Every day is a new adventure, and we're bringing you along for the fun. The next episode of our story begins now.
So we're packing up, getting ready for another travel day. And last thing we do is pack up Astro. But he has had a busy morning of bird watching and laying in the sun. So, yep. It's about time to wake him up, get him in his harness, get him ready to go. You ready, Star? Star's ready. You ready? Yeah. Ready to go? Yeah? Alright. He is in his harness and connected to my seatbelt by his leash. Got his blanket. He's ready to go. We always like to do this before we bring in the slides so we know where he is and he's safe. We are passing through one of our absolute favorite places in Nebraska along Interstate 80. This is Kearney, Nebraska, the sandhill crane capital of the world. And what you're seeing in front of us is the entire reason we came to Kearney to begin with 3 years ago. That, my friends, is the Archway Museum, a two-story museum built over Interstate 80 and one of the absolute best museums in the United States.
100%. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Now, we did a video on YouTube about Kearney, Nebraska, and highlighted that museum. If you haven't seen that video, we'll put a link down in the description of this video, because, man, you're going to want to see it. And when you're coming down I-80, don't just fly by this. Pull off. In fact, right now, we could hit the next exit. You can still come back. There's parking for RVs, so it'll take you a couple hours to do the museum. Well worth your time. Bank in that time, because it is something special. Yes.
And I would say, do not even just stop on your way. Stop and stay here in Kearney for a few days. They have a firefighter museum. They have a historical fort. There's so much to do in this area. And when we were here, we stayed at the Kearney RV Park, which is just down the road here a little bit. In fact, it's just on the other side of this bridge. I'll see if I can get a shot of it for you. It is right
there. It is.
They're not busy right now. This is pre-season, but I tell you, that was a fantastic mom and pop park. So easy to get to, right down the street from the Sandhill Crane Capital sign. Yes, yes, and yes, you need to come to Kearney, Nebraska. I will put a link to that video in the description of this one. Okay, had to break in here for a second. We are passing through Ogallala, Nebraska. Now that town may not mean anything to you, but if you've been with us for a while, back in 2022, I believe it was, we came through here on our tour of Nebraska. We were here for one night in Ogallala, and oh my gosh, what a 24 hours we had. We use Ogallala, Nebraska as an example all the time.
Yes.
Of why you just never know what you're going to find along the way. The journey is the destination. Even a one-night stop, which we don't really do much of anymore until this trek.
Yeah.
This is why. Because this was going to be a one-night stay, and it was a one-night stay, but holy cow, we were busy the entire time. It was just such an amazing surprise.
Sure was. All the way down to going to a play.
Yes.
That night, a dinner play.
Yes.
That, of course, we got in here. We had no idea it even existed. But we did that. We were able to get tickets, and it was awesome.
Everywhere we went in Ogallala, we talked to the locals, and that's why we say always talk to the locals, because everywhere we went, someone had another idea of a must-do while we were in town.
Yeah.
And we had an absolute ball. So don't overlook gyms like Ogallala, Nebraska.
That's for sure. We made it to Sidney.
Not Australia, Sidney, Nebraska.
Yep, and you can see up a ways is probably the Cabelas. But we're first. What's good is at the exact same exit is a Love's truck stop. So we are going to go get fuel. We're going to go get fuel for tomorrow and just kind of be ahead of the game. So in the morning when we leave, we'll already be fueled up. So, yeah, let's go get some fuel.
And of course, we just pull in to the Loves and Star is already ready for her walk. We let her take a potty break every time we stop.
Yeah, okay, those are not
They're being
open.
cleaned. I'm glad he's out there cleaning. That's good.
Yep, that's nice. See if we can figure out a lane here. Okay, guess we're not going to do any of those. Oh, there might be something open here. Are we going to get lucky?
What are the odds of that?
Wow.
That's the second time on this trip that's happened.
Yeah. Most of y'all probably don't know, or many of y'all probably do, is that when we come in and when we're going and we're towing forward down, we can't back up. So we've got to make the right decision right away, because if for some reason we would have to change and back up, we would have to go back and disconnect the Jeep, move it out of the way, and then back up. So we always, got to be on the side of caution, because the last thing we want to do is be stuck in a situation where we have to back up.
That's a fact.
All right, we're here. Let's get some fuel. The truck and RV parking
For
is
the
off to the
store.
left, but that's not what we're doing.
No, we're actually going into the campground.
The campground.
Because why not?
Why not?
Dump
Your
station.
destination is on the right.
All RVs must face east. Interesting.
Okay.
So let's see. I guess I just go in and check us in.
Well, yep.
I'm not sure how this works. We will see.
We will figure it out.
Okay. So welcome to the very first ever Cabela's. And they actually have a full service campground here. First come, first serve?
I think we're okay.
Yeah. Looks like we got spots.
Okay, slog. So let's see what this means.
First come, first serve. The City of Sidney tests tornado sirens during spring and summer at 10 a.m. every Wednesday. That'll be tomorrow, so there will be no. Tells you where the. I guess we just fill one of these out.
Okay, I think site 26 that I'm standing in looks pretty good. Come on up. Let me check your back. And let me check your front. Scooch up just a little bit.
All right,
Good.
we're
I'm
here.
gonna check the power.
Good. Stacy's going to get the power and stuff set up. And then I'll put the
Please
slides
unlock
up.
the bay.
Nice walkway here to the Cabelas.
Yeah, look at this beautiful day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. So we can pay for our campsite inside the Cabelas. So that's what we're going to do. And hey, maybe look around a little bit. You never know what you might find. Well, we spent the night here in Sidney, Nebraska at the Cabela's RV Park and Campground. Yes, this is Cabela's #1. Their world headquarters is here, and it's the only Cabela's with a full-service campground. Really enjoyed our stay. It was very quiet, and if you'd like to see more about it, of course, you can check out our posse where we're putting all of our full park reviews. But we are back on the road today, headed north to Spearfish, South Dakota. Right now we have perfect weather. It was about 40 degrees or so when we got up this morning. Right now there's no wind. It's stunningly beautiful. We hope we'll have that all the way. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. So let's get on the road and see what we find. Y'all are not going to believe what we just found. We were outside filming the park review for this park. This is the Cabela's RV Park and Campground in Sidney, Nebraska. We're packing up. We're getting ready to go to Spearfish this morning. And we walked back in, and Astro, when we went outside, Astro was sleeping on the bed. We walked back in, and he's been watching us pack up. Look at this. Let me turn the camera around. When we came back in, this is what we found. And this is, of course, where he rides, up in the passenger seat. He doesn't have his harness on yet, but he is apparently getting in the routine of traveling. He saw us putting everything up, so he took it upon himself to come up here and assume his position. And Star is getting antsy. She's ready to go. What do you think, Star? What do you think, Star? You ready to travel? Yeah? That I could not believe. That's the first time Astro's ever done that, just come up on his own and gotten into place before we travel. We forgot. It's 10 a.m. and they're testing the tornado sirens.
Wow, when it first went off, my heart just skipped a beat. But yeah, they warned us that this was going to happen. Wow.
10 a.m. Wednesday mornings. Woo! That, I jumped out of my skin.
I did too. I'm glad I took my blood pressure medication a few minutes ago.
Star and Astro aren't liking it, especially Astro. It's okay, Astro.
Luckily, we shot a winging it this morning.
Can you imagine if we were filming and this went off?
Oh, that would have been, it might have been pretty epic though.
Viral video in the making.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you're in Sidney, Nebraska on a Wednesday at 10 a.m., don't be surprised
That's for sure.
when you hear the tornado sirens. It's okay, loves. It's okay. This is the state line where the road changes. Welcome to South Dakota.
Yeah, here we are. We're in
State
South
line,
Dakota.
state line restaurant and casino right there.
Yep. Maybe they should have some signs back there. I don't think there was anywhere for us to be able to stop. But
No, I don't think so. But, yeah, you can see, I don't know if you saw those flags, but it is a little windy right here.
yeah, it's funny. We get into South Dakota and we hit a little wind, and we hit clouds.
Yep. It looks like right now most of the weather is going to be off to our west still, over that way. So hopefully it will stay there.
Yep. And again, like I said, well, I'll just say it again, because I don't know, at the beginning part of the clip, we weren't in South Dakota and we thought we were. So we've come about 150 miles, and now it says we got 128 miles to go to get to our destination. So, wow. And we got some kind of park here.
Oh, welcome to Buffalo Gap National Grassland.
Okay.
There is a lot of national grassland in South Dakota.
For sure.
And again, guys, this is a U.S. highway we're on. It's a great road. You can see it's divided 2 lanes each way.
And we have the whole thing.
Amazing.
I mean, it's really easy. Easy driving today. Love no traffic. That's awesome.
And this is like 12:45 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So,
Can't beat this.
I'm telling you. Okay, we're running into a little bit of rain. Not a whole lot yet, hopefully not a whole lot. But we are getting into another one of our favorite regions of the country. The beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota. Let me show you what we're seeing. Yep, they're looking pretty black today with these ominous skies, but yes, there they are. Nice road still here, US 385 North.
One nice thing about a little rain is it cleaned off our windshield.
Yay! I didn't have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been seeing a few billboards for Mount Rushmore and, you know, various museums in the Black Hills. Yep, and this is, our route's going to take us up past Hot Springs, South Dakota, which we visited a few years back. And past kind of the outskirt area of Custer State Park, which we love.
Our favorite state park in the country.
100%, yes. Yes, and we have another video, actually probably a few videos from this region coming up that we filmed last year that we haven't published yet. Can't wait to share those with you.
Yeah.
But yep, here are the Black Hills and here is the rain. Luckily, not too bad.
Nope.
And no wind. Yay!
No
That's
wind.
the big thing, no wind. They're having a wedding here.
Yeah.
We made it back to Elkhorn Ridge, Spearfish, South Dakota.
Here's the sign.
Yep. I can't really see it from over here, but such a neat park.
Yeah, this is picturesque.
We were just here last September, coming the opposite direction that we're going this year. A little less crowded than the last time we were here.
Yeah. Wow, we came through just a little bit of rain and we are crazy dirty.
You would think we've already been to Alaska.
Oh my gosh, and the Jeep is dirty. I mean, hey, we're gonna fit right in right away. Oh
Look
my
at this.
gosh.
I don't know if the camera really is picking it up, but oh my goodness. Look at this. That bumper's normally black, not gray. Even the tow bar. Look at the back of the rig. Oh, all the way up. Man. It's the last empty one before the camera.
Right, okay. Site 83.
Yeah.
Wasn't our original site we had picked, but they
No.
had to move us because some guy unfortunately was extended in the site that we had reserved and would not move. So you know it is what it is. So we're in 83, and we have friends here
Next door to the site
next
that we
door
thought
to
we
the
were
site
getting.
that
Yeah.
we had reserved. But you know
Oh,
what?
well.
It is what it is. No big deal.
So a few minutes ago, or just like a minute ago, we had a little bit of snow here in Deadwood. Woo! Happy May 1st.
Oh wow, look at the snow. This is something else for a couple of folks from Texas. And Scott's driving, so it's nothing for him. He's from Minnesota, so he could do without it.
We're almost to 6,000 feet in elevation.
Almost 6,000 feet of elevation and pretty heavy snow. So obviously, if it was a little lower in temperature, it'd be packing up pretty fast. But it's not going to stick. It's too warm. All right, so today turned beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Yesterday it snowed on us as we went through Glenwood Canyon. Today, perfect. About 50 something degrees, no humidity, no wind, blue sky, sun. Amazing.
Trying to get some work done today.
So, yep, this is my office today. Welcome to my office. Working on some updates for the posse and working on the website a little bit. And Astro is my supervisor.
Yeah, and there's Star.
Yep.
Yep.
And Star has been loving just rolling around in the grass.
Yeah. Gorgeous day though.
Oh my gosh, what a view.
Yep.
It's our last evening in Spearfish before we head further north, so we thought we'd come into town, and we've heard fantastic things about Nana's, so we're gonna check it out.
Okay, wow. Nona's Kitchen, I'm not exactly sure how you say it. Fantastic. I mean, that food was incredible.
Stacy and I both said this is one of the best meals we've had in a long time. I mean, fresh Italian food. I mean, everything was made right then. And a salad. We had a salad that I've never had before. Incredible. Incredible. Even the bread was incredible and what they gave us with it and stuff.
And the Brussels sprouts.
Oh, the Brussels sprouts. Oh my gosh. Just everything. The whole meal was outstanding. The service was outstanding. Strongly recommend this. If you're in the Spearfish area, put this one on your list. Do you want a special dinner? Come here. It's very nice inside, very romantic. It would be a good date night type of place. Yeah, very good.
And they have parking.
They do have parking.
We are wrapping up our stay here in Spearfish, South Dakota at Elkhorn Ridge RV Resort. This is the second time we've stayed here. We were just here last September. So it almost feels like home, but oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, the 3 nights here, breaking up those night to night has really helped recharge our batteries. I'm kind of sad we're leaving. We love this region and can't wait to come back. But today we're getting back on the road. We are headed further west and a little bit further north for an overnight in Billings, Montana. And then from there, it won't be long before we're crossing the border into Canada. So make sure you're subscribed so you'll be along for more fun. And until next time, y'all, safe travels and happy camping. Bye.